goodness, has she been bitten? Has she been... Please... What? Hello everyone, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my star sign legacy challenge. This is episode 14. Before we get into the episode, I just want to say this is the first video I have recorded since launching my fundraiser, and we have already hit the goal of £100, which is so insane. I literally am at a loss for words. Thank you so much for donating. We do still have the fundraiser open, and I'm planning to increase the goal to 200 instead of just the £100, seeing as we hit that one so quickly. I might have already posted on my community tab announcing this, I'm not sure yet, but I will have the fundraiser open for the whole entire month of June, as I did mention, so the more money we raise, the better. And honestly, it's so appreciated. It is going to such an incredible cause. But because we've reached the £100, that means our Olive is guaranteed triplets. There is no escaping it. She is having triplets. So that's exciting. I cannot wait for that. We'll see when that happens how crazy it's going to be. But I cannot thank you all enough for donating and sharing and just engaging with the fundraiser. I mean, so much to me. And let's see if we can hit our second target of £200, which would be so crazy if we do. But for now, let's get into the video. As you can see, we have made it to Selvadorada. We are here with Felix, Haven and Ingrid as planned. We have literally just arrived and we're just having a chat with Ingrid at the moment. We're feeling so focused. We're probably like enthusing about, you know, how excited we are, even though it's like, you know, it's a mission, they've got jobs to do and stuff. Olive is super excited because she's like trying out a new thing. She's even got this little moodlet. Olive is excited to be vacationing in another region again. What a breath of fresh air and a welcome distraction from routine. So she is really keen. I've noticed that Felix and Haven are both over here. So as they're like the leaders, I wonder if they're both, you know, just chatting and making sure they've got all their plans sorted and everything like that. Felix can actually discuss work with Haven, and he's like really admirative of her. He's like really pleased that he's here with his sister. As we mentioned in the last episode, like she's kind of the brains of this all. She's planning what they need to do and everything, whereas Felix is going to take the lead on the physical side of it, and these two are just here for, you know, like support. And we know that Olive is also very bright and everything as well. So and we're not too sure at this stage what Ingrid is bringing to the table, but you know, she is a valued member of the community, so she is being given the opportunity to kind of prove herself as well as Olive. Ingrid is actually officially part of the Moonwood Misfits, whereas Olive is yet to be officially accepted into the group. So this is kind of her like moment to prove herself. But we do have each have a grilled cheese ready to eat and liquid rush, so that we're ready for our jungle adventure. But this is our little campsite where we'll be staying, so we've got a tent over here and a tent over there as well. If we need to get any more, then we can, but you know, Olive and Felix, they're seeing each other, so they will be probably sharing a tent, and then Haven and Ingrid could share platonically. But as Felix is the one that is, you know, leading this expedition, he was actually given a machete. So he is going to come over and clear the path with the machete so that these guys can go off and explore the first area that they actually need to. And instead of having these guys keep chatting, I'm going to have Olive come over and just come and read the preparation checklist and the poison awareness posting. I hope you like all of their jungle makeovers as well. I gave their wardrobes a little bit of a refresh just so that they were, you know, ready to be exploring. But obviously Felix is the one clearing the path at the moment, while Olive reads up a little bit on what to expect. It's important to prepare for the many dangers lurking in the jungle with the right adventure gear. Check the marketplace vendors to see what helpful items they are offering. The section is always changing, so check back often. We actually could only purchase the Guzmania Polonis flower when we went to the market when we arrived, so we'll definitely have to check back and see if we can find anything else. But caution, in case of poisoning, please consult with local Sims for antidotes. Okay, so we know what to do in case we get poisoned. But oh no, Felix lost the machete already. Felix is blazing a trail through the thick jungle when he stumbles upon a campsite. It's a pretty remote location and he doesn't see anybody nearby, but he's not sure if it's actually been abandoned. Should Felix take a look around? He is going to quietly look around. This is what they're here for. He does need to scope out the area, make sure it's safe for everyone else to follow him through. Felix sneakily peeks around the campsite. It looks pretty abandoned and he doesn't see anyone around. He spots an artifact lying on the ground and decides to take it with him. On his way out, a wild-eyed Sim jumps at Felix and chases him for a while he serpentines through the jungle. Oh, Felix. Right, where are you? Where are you compared to oh, they're all the way over here. Okay, we definitely need to follow him through. But Olive is feeling really proud of herself because she's getting fitter. So, you know, all of that working out, she's like, I'm so ready for this jungle adventure. I'm so prepared, like physically as well as mentally. And I noticed before that Felix is actually feeling really jealous. She was just talking to Ingrid and he's like, it's not always reasonable. He knows it's not reasonable, but he's like, he couldn't help but feel jealous that Olive was there talking with Ingrid, which is really interesting. But he's also feeling really happy because he found that abandoned artifact. But I'm so annoyed that he lost his machete on day one. But for now, Olive is going to head through. She's invited Haven and Ingrid to join as well. So we're going to have a chat with Felix. We're gonna bestow our empathy and be like, I'm so sorry that you lost the machete, but we'll be completely fine, and obviously we'll check back at the campsite if we can find anything. But for now, let's come and harvest an avocado just in case we need any food on the journey. And we've got like a little bridge over here. We can come over and have a look. Up here, there's a section over there, but there's also a section behind us. So there's loads to explore. I think for now, maybe this path is still... Oh, okay, so we can't actually see that one at the moment. Oh no, are you okay? I think she's getting ill. This is not a good time to be getting ill. We don't have any medicine on us. I love that Felix is at the front with Haven behind, then Olive and Ingrid. Like, it makes perfect sense based on what I've already said about how the group rankings are working. I didn't actually ask these two to go in front, but they actually just have naturally, and I think that's perfect. But we are making our way over here, and we have got this giant, gorgeous waterfall area, and Olive is going to take this opportunity to take a few cute little selfies. Oh, I love her so much. Look at this. Oh my goodness. They're literally all feeling flirty from being near the waterfall. Oh, this is going to be a really interesting vacation. But Olive keeps getting phone calls about paying off our loan, and it's really annoying. I had this happen in my solar system challenge. Ezra was constantly getting phone calls. In the end, I had to get him take out another loan so that he could pay off his student loan all in one go. And I'm thinking I might have to do that with Olive potentially. But for now, oh, Nori's like, do you want to hang out tonight? Olive didn't actually tell anyone where she was off to. She was like, just told them that she was going away for a little while, just on like, you know, a little vacation before she goes off to start a career, which again, she hasn't really told them what her plans were. So she's just gonna make an excuse at the moment, and now of course she's feeling flirty. Of course she is. But after Felix lost his machete, he was a little bit bummed out. So Oliver's like, hey, let me take charge of this one. I'll give it a go. I've been working on my fitness, so hopefully I'll be able to clear it with my hands. So she's taken charge on this, whereas the others, I'm not too sure what they're up to. They're all just over here having a chat. They're probably making sure they all know what the plan is and they're all on the same sort of page. Are Haven and Felix close? I definitely think they are close siblings. They are twins, just like Oliver and Rosemary are, and I love the idea that they're close. Oh no, Ingrid is being attacked by bugs. No, we didn't have anything to protect her. Oh no, she's been electrocuted. Oh my goodness, there's something in the air, and that something is a whole bunch of lightning bugs. As they make their way for Ingrid, she wishes she had a bit of lightning insulation powder, or had maybe learned a bit more about how the locals handle these insects. Instead, it looks like a shocking experience is in store for Ingrid. Oh no, and now Haven as well. I did try and get them as many things as I could, but they just didn't have anything available. So unfortunately, both girls have been shocked. And are they coming for Felix as well? No. Oh no, he's got plasma bats. Felix sees them coming and with a kick of adrenaline prepares to cash in on all that time, working on his body's fitness. He has been able to fight them off, luckily. While Olive is completely oblivious to all of this, she's just over here continuing to work on clearing the path. I am going to have everyone come over. Poor girls are both feeling really, really dazed now from being electrocuted by those bugs. Look how goofy these two look with their dazed faces. Oh my goodness. They're just coming over now to join Olive. It looks like she may have been able to clear the path, which is nice. Good job, Olive. While blazing a trail in the jungle, Olive comes across a small group of capybaras hanging out by a watering hole. As she observes them, she notices one of them is approaching a huge swarm of bees. That capybara doesn't seem to notice the impending danger. What should she do? Should she scare off the bees or wave around the flower? So because she's got a high fitness skill, I'm going to give this one a go to try and keep a hold of our flower for in case we need it again later down the line and our skills aren't quite high enough. I'm hoping this is going to be worth it and that she doesn't come back to bite her. But it sounded positive. Olive jumps up and down, waving her arms, trying to catch the bees' attention. The bee swarm heads her direction and Olive runs in a chaotic fashion until the bees are thoroughly confused and lost. As she takes a moment at the edge of the watering hole to breathe, she looks down to find an ancient treasure at the bottom. She did it. Oh, and she's managed to make her way through to the new area and look at all those bees flying out. She's like, oh my goodness, I can't believe I just did that. So everyone has made it through and it looks like Olive is now being attacked by a spider potentially. Oh my goodness. Is she going to be able to... Nope, she's just running around crazy. To be fair, this is what I would be doing as well. Not with that massive smile on my face, but I thought she'd be able to... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, has she been bitten? Has she been... Please... What? Oh my goodness. Olive seems to have some unexpected visitors, spiders, with no logical way to avoid their bite coming to mind and no Dr. Parker's spider repellent within reach. She may just have to deal with some creeping, some crawling, and maybe even a little biting. Oh my goodness. She's also feverish from an illness, which is not great. She's injured her hands from clearing the path with her hands. She was bit by a spider and now she is also feeling dazed and a little bit icky. Oh, something isn't right. This icky feeling could either go away on its own or maybe get worse. Only time will tell. Maybe acquiring an antidote would be safest. Please do not tell me she's been poisoned. Please. Oh my goodness, right. We are getting a little bit hungry, so I am going to have her eat an avocado for now. These guys have made it to the top of the jungle. Look at where they are standing. They are so high up. Oh my goodness. And Olive is feeling super uncomfortable. I am really worried about her. So we might have to head into town later this evening, potentially. I think she's going to go and use the bathroom. I thought she was going to like find a bush or something. Felix is also going to do the same. Haven, I'm not sure what she's up to. And Olive, she's just a little bit lost right now. I can't believe she's got all of these green spots on her. And Haven as well is over there with another rash. I'm super worried about these girls, to be completely honest with you. We're going to come and harvest some harvestables. We've got some more food that we can eat if we need to. But I think we might need to actually head back into the town centre for now, the village centre. Because I'm very worried about these guys, so we might have to travel back the way that we actually came. I would have them keep pushing through, but as it's already 5 o'clock and they're all feeling really unwell and dazed, we might head back so that we can try and see if we can find an antidote for Olive, and so that we can find any more things to help us out while we're exploring the jungle from the marketplace. So hopefully there's a bit more. Olive needs the toilet, so I am going to have her just come over and fertilise this bush. Ingrid does not want to wait. She is running straight off. She's like, we need to get back right now. I feel like she's a little bit more cautious than the other three. I think Olive is just like super intrigued by everything. Oh my god, look at that snake. Oh my goodness, she just ran straight past it. Felix and Haven feel like they've got a lot to prove, considering this is their first proper mission with the community. They're one of the longest standing members. They were the first ones to kind of join with Colin and set it all up. So now that they're officially old enough, They're like super excited. They feel like they've got a lot to like, as I say, a lot to prove. And now Perry is calling for a chat. Our siblings, I love them. She would definitely have a chat with Perry though. I feel like, you know, she can't ever say no to her brother. But we have made it back to the campsite now. I'm really worried about how Olive was walking considering she's not overly tired. So yeah, we're gonna head to the town centre, see if we can find anyone to help us out. We've made it to the bar. It is happy hour, so we can all get cheap drinks, though I'm not sure if we actually will. Olive does want a drink, but she is instead gonna come over and speak to the local over here. We're getting another, this is what I mean, we're getting another phone call. It's ridiculous. We can, I mean, I'll pay off what I need to, but we're just gonna keep getting more and more calls. But we are speaking to this local over here. His name is Juan, and we're gonna see if he can help us a little bit with, you know, our illness. And we're gonna ask for the antidote. Be like, so we were just like out at the campsite and I was bitten by a spider. I heard about like this antidote. Do you have anything like that? You need to bring me some bone dust if you want me to create an antidote. If you don't have any bone dust, I've heard a jungle named online retailer sells the antidote if you have access to a computer. It won't be cheap. Right. Okay. That's not ideal. What? He's romantic. We're not gonna like woohoo him just to get the antidote. Or to be fair, she probably would, to be honest, but I don't know if he will. Should we try and romance him to see if he would give us the antidote that way? Potentially. Oh my goodness, they've got a romance bar already. She flirted with him once. That is crazy. But you know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna try and woo him to see if he will give us the antidote like this way. He is accepting our romance, at least. He's accepting our advances. So we're gonna see if he will then give us the, I don't think he will, but I just feel like it's in character for Olive. Meanwhile, these two are just exhausted and napping on a bench, and I think Felix is also doing the same, so no one has any idea that Olive is just over here, just, you know, propositioning. Oh my god, she's asking him to go woohoo in the shower. Right, okay, I know I said this is in her character, so I'm definitely not gonna stop her. I don't know if this is actually gonna get her the antidote, but in her mind she's like, hey, he said I needed to give him some bone dust. Maybe I could give him something else. Luckily these guys are using protection. I do not want her to be having triplets from a random we've just met in Selvadorada. But yeah, these guys just she's gonna try and see if she can get the antidote this way, but otherwise I feel like we would definitely have to pay for an antidote. I can't believe she's got poisoned on the first day. We might have to see if anyone else can give us one, but for now the marketplace is actually open, so I'm gonna have Haven come over. Actually, I'm gonna see if she can haggle with this guy, and I might have Felix come over and try and haggle with this guy, and then maybe Ingrid can come over. Can we haggle? He is not a shopkeeper, but there is a machete over here, so we would really like to come and grab that. Nice. Haven got a discount, so she is gonna grab some more of the liquid rushes over here, some more of the grilled cheeses ready to eat, so we've definitely got enough food for the journey. And then I will have Felix come over, and he will, there's antidotes as well, so we are definitely gonna come and grab as many of these as we can. We are going to be reimbursed from Colin, because he's like, you need to do what you need to do, like get as much as you need to, and then I will just give you the money when you come back. So we're getting everything that we need to over here. Olive is feeling super confident after that woohoo with that random, but she is still feeling really icky. So where is he? Can we see if he'll give us the antidote now? I love that he woohooed with us while he thinks we're in dreamland and we're pretentious, but he's like, why not? He's feeling romantic, but we're like, he's responsible, maybe because he used protection. Maybe that's why she got that impression. She's coming back over to ask him again, hopefully because they have a higher relationship. No, he's still like, yeah, you still need to bring me that bone dust. She's like, dude, seriously. We are definitely gonna try and like cool off this romance, because we do not have any intention to take this further. She just kind of did it because she was like hoping that he'd give her the antidote. But while we're here in town, I am going to have them come over, and it looks like Ingrid's already bought some food, so I'm going to have the rest of them as well. It's nice to see them all hanging out with each other, so it'd be nice if Olive could come and join them as well. Haven's already eaten. Felix, do you want to come over and order yourself some food? Come and have, I love empanadas. Come and grab yourself an empanada. And I noticed that Felix is feeling pretty lustful. He is ready for a little bit of woohoo. He has no clue that Olive was just woohooing with the random bartender. spider. She's not gonna tell him, you know, she's like, yeah, I know, we're like seeing each other, but we said it was like low-key, it doesn't really matter. And especially considering the fact that Felix was a little bit jealous that she was just talking to Ingrid earlier. To hear that she woohooed with someone else, he would probably not be very happy to hear that. So we're gonna keep that information to ourselves. These guys are just over here having a chat about their day and probably trying to prepare a little bit more for tomorrow, because obviously we had quite a few attacks. We lost our machete. These two are both attacked by lightning bugs, and Olive was bitten by a spider. So luckily we did get a few bits from the marketplace. Everyone has their liquid rush and their grilled cheese is ready to eat, and then we were able to give everyone a fire quencher. Felix got his machete back, well, he got a new one, and then Olive was able to get a spider repellent. So I know she's already been bitten by a spider, so it's not very good on, like, you know, reflection, but she's like, I'm a little bit nervous after I was already bitten, so can I please keep hold of this spider repellent in case it gets me again? But I do want you to keep eating your food, Olive. Her hunger is going down quite quickly because of the spider bite. She's not pregnant. Do not worry. I mean, at least I'm hoping she's not. I will double check with MC Command Center, but they did use protection, so she will be fine. Yep, we're fine. No pregnancy, nothing to worry about. But she needs to finish eating this food. I'm gonna have her stop talking with everyone because we then need to head to get a computer so that we can get this antidote, considering the fact that the locals clearly won't give us one. If we can't woohoo for one, no one else is going to give us one. And I don't think there's a computer on this lot, but I know there will be at the museum, which isn't too far from here. So Olive, please stop talking with everyone. I know you're having a great time, but you need to finish this food so we can get going. So it turns out that Olive can't afford the antidote, which is great. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna have Haven send a message to Colin and just be like, hey, we're really desperate for some money, so please can you send some over for us, and I will add some funds into our household. And obviously he has said he will be reimbursing us for all of the money that we have spent. So he is going to give us 2,000 simoleons, and I don't think he's going to be like overly happy that he had to send them money so early on, considering the fact they were sent with all the supplies he thought that they might need, and, you know, at least 2,000 simoleons. And he's already having to send them money on day one, so I don't know if he's going to be overly pleased to hear that, but obviously he has sent them for a reason, so they're pretty desperate to complete the mission. So he's like, fine, I'll send you some money, but you need to be more careful. So Olive is purchasing that antidote while just talking to herself. To be fair, she's erratic anyway, but she's also, you know, been poisoned essentially. So instead of taking a nap, you do need to chug this antidote. I've also bought some regular medicine because the girls were feeling unwell earlier. So in case the illness crops back up, we can have them all take some medicine then. But for now, Olive, I know you're exhausted. We will be heading back to the campsite. You'll all get a good night's sleep, but you need to take this antidote, and hopefully this rash will go. Okay, that sounded positive. She looks better. There we go. Oh, perfect. I'm so pleased. Oh my goodness. Of course it would happen to her on the first day, but we need to go back. They are all exhausted. It's 1 a.m. and we still have days left to continue exploring this jungle. But despite feeling tired, Felix is feeling really lustful, and he's like, hey, I nearly lost you earlier with that spider bite. So why don't we go and woohoo? I want to spend time with you after everything, you know, that you went through today. That was scary. And Olive's like, yeah, of course. Even though she is, of course, exhausted, you saw how happy she was. She literally was like, yeah, woohoo. This will be her second woohoo of the day, and I just love that for her. It's a good thing the other tent is all the way on the other side of the campsite, so these two can enjoy a little bit of privacy. Ingrid is the first up this morning, and she is feeling so uncomfortable from being so smelly, so she is gonna go and get in line and take a shower over in the public bathroom over here. Everyone else is, oh no, and now she's being attacked by plasma bats. Oh my goodness, and she's not got high enough fitness like Felix did, so she is being bitten by these bats. I'm hoping that she doesn't get, well, I'm hoping no one else gets poisoned on this journey. To be honest, that would be very frustrating. But it looks like Felix is up now, and he is also going to go and use the bathroom. Oh no, and now Haven is being attacked by bees. Bless her. These guys are having awful luck on this journey. Oh my goodness. Olive is again. Harrison again. Dude, get over us. It's been years now. How are you even hearing about this? He needs to get a hobby, honestly. But look how cute Olive is looking in this outfit today. Oh my goodness. But we are going to continue traveling through with the rest of our group. I do want Olive to kind of take lead, just because she's my sim, to be honest. But also I feel like maybe Felix's confidence will have been knocked a little bit yesterday after losing Machete, and then Olive got them through the next area. So maybe he's like, you know, I know I'm like in charge of all of this, but I'll just kind of instruct you with what to do, and then you can kind of like, you know, take the lead. These two once again are at the front of the group, but I just kind of want Olive to do it, to be honest. So I'm probably gonna have Felix give Olive the machete for now, so that she can use that to go through the next area. She did hurt her hands yesterday, so she's like, I'm happy to kind of get us through, but can I use your machete please, because I really hurt myself yesterday. So obviously he's not going to say no to her. He is so smitten, he's so into her. He's like, yeah, of course. They're now of course all feeling flirty because they're in the waterfall area. Oh, and Felix is being attacked by bats again, but luckily his fitness is high enough that he can ward them off. We are as far as we got yesterday, and we have got 3 options of areas that we can explore. So I'm gonna start over here. I'm gonna go like, you know, methodical. I'm gonna start over here. I did have to give Ingrid some medicine because she was feeling really unwell again, and oh my goodness, she is being attacked by a spider again. Oh, at least she's got the poison this time, or the to like keep her away. Olive considers her choices and logically decides that staying calm and still may be enough to not upset the spiders and avoid any bites. So she's like, I dealt with this yesterday, I know what to do. So she was able to use her brains. Oh, thank goodness we worked on that logic skill. And we didn't need to use our spider repellent, so we still actually have that in our inventory, which is amazing. But she is going to go over and try and clear the path with the machete again. I'm not sure what the others are up to. She's gone all the way back. I asked you to go to the toilet before we left, Haven. Seriously. And Felix was just over here viewing this area. So I'm actually having him excavate it. He is having a little bit of a look into it. I feel like, you know, this is just something for him to look into. This isn't part of the mission. He's like, this is really interesting, actually. So he is having a bit of a dig. A little bit of a research into what might be down here, while Olive is just hacking the path over here, and hopefully we will get through. There we go. Did you lose that machete though? Because that does not look like a happy face. Okay, yeah, she lost the machete. Great. I'm so pleased we bought that new one. I guess we're gonna stick to using our hands. Oh no. Oh no, we don't have a high-handedness skill. Olive pulls back a curtain of vines and discovers a strange clearing in the jungle. There is a pedestal with a relic on top, surrounded by a circle of totems. The totems' faces are fixed in a permanent snarl that strikes fear in Olive's heart. Should she turn back or check it out? She doesn't have a high-handedness skill, and she has gone in alone, so I feel like maybe this time she is going to leave it and call the others over to come and help her. So she has left it. Olive decides the best thing to do is turn around and take the long way around. The long way around turns out to be really long and full of thick jungle. By the time she reaches the far side of the clearing, she is completely exhausted and needs to take a break. I feel like that was the smarter thing to do though. She's gone in all by herself. She's left all the others alone. She's like, I'm not going to go and investigate all of this by myself, especially after yesterday. So I think it is the best way. And we have unlocked the Omiskin Royal Bath, so let's go. We have made it to the baths, and it's absolutely gorgeous here. And Olive is like, hey guys, let's go skinny dipping. So she is suggesting that they all, you know, just go enjoy the water. They've all gone skinny dipping. This feels like perfect for them. And the only annoying thing is that because of the skinny dipping, Olive's hair accessories have all come off, which is a little bit of a shame, but you know, this is perfect fitting for them. We're gonna come over and chat with Haven. We're gonna splash her a little bit, and I just love this for them. Look at them, and the sun is starting to come out. I think despite everything that they've kind of gone through so far with all of the attacks from all the bugs and everything, they are having a great time. Olive especially is just enjoying being out here with these guys. She is so sociable. She loves trying new things. And just, yeah, this is a great adventure for her. But I think on this note, I might actually end the episode here. So much happened yesterday that this episode is probably long enough already, and I feel like if I keep going, so much more is going to happen, and we're going to be here for hours, which, you know, I'm not going to complain about, but I feel like it might be better to spread it out into a couple of episodes. So I really hope you enjoyed this part. If you did, make sure to leave a like and comment down below and let me know what you think. Don't forget, I am still fundraising in aid of Mermaids UK, so the link is in the description if you would like to donate, or as I say, if you can't donate, that is completely fine, but I would really appreciate it if you could share the fundraiser. And if you haven't already, please do subscribe. It'll mean so much to me, and I will speak to you all in another video. Bye everyone!